So right in here will be a good area.
Okay.
So yep, alcohol swab first. Yep.
Let's go. Right here?
Yep. Right there would be perfect.
Okay.
Now you're gonna go on
I
at
do
like a
that.
straight 90-degree angle. So you're just gonna go bam.
You have a certain
If
amount
you
of
want,
time.
actually, you can kind of like help guide his hand. You
I
know,
just
hold-
took the needle off.
All right.
I don't
So,
know what
I'll
I
cut-
do
I'll
needles,
cut
so
them
I'm
for
just
you.
like, point shoot.
Okay.
So go ahead and hold on.
Gonna do
How
this.
bad do you want this?
1, 2, 3, go.
Ah! Shit!
There you
It's in my
go.
leg, guys!
Okay.
What the heck?
Push it
Slowly
in,
go.
push it in, push it in. And then you're done. Now let me go ahead and pull it out.
Hey, what is up, you guys? My name is Storm Ryan, and this is... I'm 3 years on testosterone. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a magical number right there. How many? There's 3 living beings in this room right now. It's me, Finn, and Noodle. 3 brain cells in my head. Joe, Bob, and Jim. And I'm 3 years on testosterone. Incredible. I'm gonna answer some questions. You guys have some questions about me being 3 years on T. I've been socially transitioning since I was like 13, 14, and I just turned 20 like last week. Last week was my 3 years on T. Now I'm gonna try to get through as many questions as possible, and there's a fuck ton of questions, like hundreds and hundreds of questions on here. So I'm not gonna screenshot them, put them on the screen like I normally do. I know, I'm sorry. How long did it take for your voice to change? I'm gonna say a few months. Definitely like at least 3 for me personally. But definitely everyone is different, depends on your dose, depends on the way your body adjusts to testosterone, all that kind of shit. Yo, if you can Google questions, don't ask me. Have you started to lose hair? Like, is the whole beware of hair loss ordeal a real thing to worry about? Genetics, man. Testosterone is gonna work depending on your genetics. Like, if you know that your dad is 50 years old and bald, then you're probably gonna be 50 years old and bald, because that's how male genetics run in your family. Personally, all the guys still have full heads of hair on my dad's side and my mom's side, so like, I'm chilling. I don't have any hair loss. My hairline hasn't changed at all. My hair is too much right now. There's too much. It's weird. It's lopsided. What is this line? Point here. Is this a mohawk over here? Like, what's this? But yeah, I don't know. Hair loss didn't affect me at all. I still got hair. Are there still changes, or did stuff stop changing at one point? I'd say after 8 months, I wasn't really keeping track of anything anymore. Things have still happened. They've been gradual. Things like growth. I don't think my voice has changed. Did your height change? Yes, I grew 2 inches. I was 5'2" before I started testosterone, and I was 5'4" literally a few months later. If I wear shoes, I'm 5'5". So technically I'm 5'5". How much does your face shape change on T? I don't know, decide for yourself. What kind of question is this? Does your growth hurt? Yes, bitch, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. I remember I called up my friend Justin while it was happening, because he was like a few months like ahead of me. I was like, man, how the fuck I make this shit stop hurting? My dick hurt. And he's like, bruh, the only shit you can do is like put ice on it and numb the fuck out your dick so it won't hurt, because it'll be numb. And I was like, shit, I guess that's what I gotta do. And then I did it, and honestly, the process of doing that was worse, but the end results were better. I don't know, it didn't, eventually it got numb, it didn't hurt anymore. I don't know if I would suggest freezing your fucking dick, but that's what I did. Are the changes still happening, or have they kind of stopped where they are? I know someone literally just asked this question, I forgot to mention, because I know someone else was asking about fat redistribution. Fat redistribution fucked me, man. Okay, so here's what I did. Like, the first fat redistribution, typically from what I had heard back in the goddamn day, started happening around like 4 to 6 months on T. So from my 3 to 6 months, and I got top surgery at 6 months on T, but 3 to 6 months is when I started working out. I'd go to the gym every night. I would run to the gym right outside my neighborhood, and I would work out for an hour or 2 till I'm fucking sweat my damn balls off, and then I'd run back home at damn 2 a.m. because no one was there and I didn't have to wear a binder. I worked out around then that way, because like when the fat redistribution happened, it didn't go from like my like ass and hips to my stomach. It just went from my ass and hips to nowhere. It dissolved because I worked out. Recently, I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I do know what the fuck happened. I started pellets. I'll get into that later, but I have a video about that if you don't know anything about them, or if you don't know anything about me being on them. Anyway, started pellets about a year ago. Fat redistribution hit me like a brick, man. I used to have a bunch of fat around my like hip bone area, and now they are there. I can see them. Am I skinny? Am I malnourished? No, man, because I got fast, bro. I got fast for days. One of the questions someone like DM'd me about was like, hey, is weed bad for, I don't know, is smoking weed bad on testosterone or something like that because it like lowers testosterone levels? I don't know, for me, I just be chilling. I smoke weed all the time. My levels are still way higher than they should be, and honestly I need to fix that, because don't ever let your fucking levels do that, because that shit could fucking reconvert back into goddamn estrogen, man. I'm sorry I'm cursing so much. I've realized I curse so much. I really need to stop. If I talk about a topic that makes me uncomfortable, I end up cursing a lot and like laughing at things I really shouldn't be laughing at, so I'm so sorry if I be laughing at shit, but I don't like talking about this. It's just that, like, you know, Tyler Oakley be getting like 15,000 views normally on a video now. I don't know him be watching YouTube anymore. If I want fucking views, I gotta fucking talk about some weird shit. So here you are listening to some weird shit, either because you're weird or because it pertains to you. And if it does pertain to you, then hello, how are you? How's your life? It probably fucking sucks. Did you notice changes in skin texture / thickness, and how quickly? I'd say within a few months my skin definitely got thicker. My favorite thing in the world was when the skin over here got super thick. Like the skin over here used to be very like light and soft and like thin. I don't know if that's the words to use, but I remember like literally feeling it get like rough. I was like, this is the shit. Oh, like who? And then also like I remember like this was a very squishy part of my body, like my arm, like, you know, I mean, I don't know, it was squishy like a thigh, you know, or like a butt. But now, I mean, like I don't work out anymore. Obviously, when I worked out to like for my fat, it was mainly like abs and hips and legs and shit like that. I didn't really touch my fucking arms, as you can goddamn tell. If I took off my hoodie, it'd be the same fucking width as my forearm, like over here. But this went from like squishy butt to like I wouldn't say like a rock, but it's like you got like a rock in there wrapped in like bubble wrap. You know, like a tightness. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very neat, very cool. It's something that just ended up happening within like my like first, I don't know if I want to say 2, maybe 3, on the 3rd or 4th month, maybe that's when that happened. Especially on my stomach, but like I remember I was really like psyched about my arms. How much facial hair can you grow? We never see you grow it out. We've never seen you grow it out before. I just shaved before this fucking video. I just grow like a dirt stash. I don't know. It was something I was really thrilled for back in the day when I first started to get it. But now I kind of think it makes it look dirty, so I shave it. I think it's gross. I don't know. I had a friend who like when I was like 15, 14, I had a friend who was like also trans, and like he was on testosterone, and he was 19, 20 at the time, I think. I don't really remember, but he always grew out this dirt stash, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna also do that. And then when I finally started testosterone, I was like, this is disgusting. Why would anyone ever let me do this? Like it looks dirty. It looks dirty, and you look like a dirty baby, like a tiny dirty baby. I don't like looking like a tiny dirty baby. Okay. Also, half the time, if I like get lazy and forget to shave it, like if I work from home for a week straight and don't leave the fucking house, then I finally get in the Uber so I can go get lunch or something, and then I have my mustache and my hair is short. Oh God, if the hair is short, the Uber driver, they put their hand on the damn back seat, they turn around, they go, hola, and I'm sitting there like, I can barely speak English. Anyways, sorry, I realize this has been going for a long time. Do I still get really moody, or does it die down? I'm only 10 months on and I still get mood swings. You could just be a moody person. You gotta remember that. I don't know. My anger was really bad the first month, first, second, third, maybe up to the 4th or 5th month. It was really bad. Like, it was really fucking bad. Like, I was like punching holes in walls, breaking shit, slamming shit. Like, not just like slamming doors or some shit, like taking shit and like slamming it into the damn wall or some shit. Does your whole family know you're transgender? No, my mom's side of the family has no idea I transitioned. They have not spoken to me since I've been on T. Like, we have to have my sister pretend to be me on the phone. My mom is Japanese, so we don't really know what we're gonna do. We don't really know what we're gonna do when they want to visit. We don't really, they want to be there like, hey, how was her graduation? We were like, it was dandy, it was great. She definitely graduated. Okay, my mom's side like lives not in Florida, so it's easier to do, to like avoid shit. And they're not on Facebook, you know, like they're not on the internet. My dad's side is different. Haven't seen any of my family since I started testosterone, except maybe last time I saw my dad was when I was maybe 6 months on T. I was taller than him and he was pissed off. Last time I saw my grandma, I don't know, I was fighting with her about how my dad needs to pay child support, but she's cool with me being trans. I feel like in front of him, she probably doesn't call me Ryan or he or him or anything, but in front of me, she does it. I have a very distant family that I didn't really know existed until after I came out as trans, and they're really cool with me being trans, and like, I don't know, they're on my dad's side, so they're very like Southern as well, and I don't know, they don't really care. They're like, oh, that sounds dandy, or cool, he's a boy, doo-doo-doo, and I'm like, okay, cool, neat. Not to sound sad, but like, I don't really have like family to tell. I don't really talk, I don't know. Ever since they kind of like thought about me being queer, it's like parents kept me far away from the others, from both ends of the family. Before you went on T, did you ever have doubts? I know it's normal to feel off about things you haven't done before, but oh, they're asking basically like if I had like a what if. Like, was I like, what if this isn't for me? What if blah blah blah? A quick answer is no. I never doubted going on testosterone because I had been waiting years and years and years to get it. Like I came out, I figured out I was trans when I was like 13, went through like the shittiest of fucking shit. I went through hell, man. I'll straight up claim saying that I went through hell and back and literally hell again to get testosterone. You guys have no idea the kind of fucking shit I've gone through to get fucking testosterone. The amount of fucking beatings I took, the amount of fucking like, fucking family has shown up to my door with guns because of this kind of shit, okay? Like, I've really gone through shit to get testosterone. Obviously, this wasn't in the comment at all, but this is just something I have in my mind because I feel like I'll probably read it. Someone saying, like, my biggest pet peeve is people saying, your transition was so easy. Yeah, okay, my genetics, my body reacted very well to testosterone. I will give it that. Compliments to the chef, and that is me. But, like, to obtain my transition, in order to medically and properly socially transition, I really had to go through hell, okay? Maybe I'll like talk about that in like other videos. If you know, you know. But man, I went through hell, man. I went through hell. What's the best shaving routine and products? Non-Spawn, I did a sponsorship with them a while ago, but Dollar Shave Club, they're really good. Their razors are really nice, and like whatever the, like, I don't know, in the little $5 kits, you know, like the like pre-scrub, the shave butter, and the after shit, that shit's nice. That shit's nice as fuck. But also, if your hair like thin, I don't know, like back when my mustache hairs were super thin, I could just wet a razor and go boop, 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 I'm done. Does bottom growth still occur or what? When I got another big chunky dose of testosterone, it did occur again. I went from doing shots, which, you know, like I said in that one video, shots are like, whoop, your levels, once it's injected, your level go whoop, and then like throughout the week it goes whoop, and then you get injected next week, it goes whoop, and throughout the week it goes, But with me, it was like, because I'd never do my fucking shots, because I fucking hate shots, man. I fucking hate shots. I'll never fucking fuck shots, man. I do the pellets now. I've been doing it for a year straight, I'd say. It's like they cut your booty cheek open, and then they put these little tiny grain of rice looking things in your booty, and then you're good. It naturally releases testosterone as if you were cis over the next like 3 to 4 months. So like instead of boop, 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 it's like, yes, my testosterone. Except my problem is mine went, yeah. So for like a good few months, I was crazy. I was insane. I couldn't focus on shit. Still kind of can't. So many issues. Did you get your top surgery at a hospital or plastic surgeon? I think he's a cosmetic surgeon. Delray, what's his name? Schnitt. He's in Delray. Hey man, I'm trying to speak. He's in Delray, Florida. His name's Drew Schnitt. All of my like top surgery videos have like links to his shit if you want to check it out. I'm gonna give like an honest review like years and years later, because like me vlogging it was, I'll talk about that another time. But don't know. I'm not the... If you don't have insurance and you're a minor and you're in Florida, I'd say set fucking sail, man. Just go for it. But if you're like, I know a lot of people are going to him just because I went to him, and like that's very flattering, and I agree that my chest turned out really good compared to his other results. I'm trying to word my things very carefully here, because he was very sweet. He was very sweet. His whole entire staff was super sweet. Bedside manner was like incredible, the best, and they still keep up with me, and they're really nice. But I would say if you're smaller, go to him. But the results I've seen from people who have had bigger chests in the past and then go in for double incision with him, I don't know, personally, those aren't results I would want. I definitely feel like he put my nipple over here way too far over. They look a little funky in my opinion, but whatever. I mean, it's way better than not having top surgery. And it wasn't that expensive compared to other, like, surgeons. I mean, like, I'm gonna try to get this tattooed to try to fix it. I know tattooing around this one definitely helped it look more even. So I'm gonna try tattoo around that one. Hope it makes that one look more even. I really wish my scars were straight and not all jaggy and crooked. But also that could have just been the way I healed. I know that like something stretched over here because of the way this right here stretched because of the way I healed. That had nothing to do with him. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously I wish that I didn't have scars. I wish my nipples weren't in weird places, but I'd rather have them to the side like a cis male than in the center like a female. Because I know a lot of people who get peri. I mean, like, I've seen really good peri results, don't get me wrong, like, really good ones. Like, ones where I'm like, can I have it? Can you give it to me? Do you want to transfer it? I'll trade right now. And I was borderline peri, but I was borderline to the point where it was suggested to get double incision. And I was like, I don't want nipples in the damn center of my fucking chest like a woman, so I'm going to get double incision. And that was my reasoning for it. Obviously, I'm not saying if you have peri, your fucking results suck. Like I said, a lot of really good fucking peri results. But man, I don't know, not to fuck anyone up, but touch your ears, go down. Thank God, my fingers landed on my nipples. I don't know what I would have done if they didn't. That's where your nipples should be if you're a dude. Under your ears. So don't be like, center nipples. Where's this one surgeon? If I figure out his name, I'll flash it, but he always do the center nipples on double incision, and I'm like, stop! Is it hard comparing your transition to other trans guys? Definitely not. I'd say it's difficult comparing my life to cis men, but also it's kind of not, because at the same time, I don't know. It depends on what specifically we're talking about. Whenever I get like, I wanna say body image issues, we know it's dysphoria, but like body image issues, looking in the mirror, and then going online, I don't know, people always like, social media has like harmed my mental health. And I'm like, that's crazy. It's made me feel so much better about myself. Fuck, I mean, I be looking at people and I'm like, wait, I look like that. I'll be looking at cis guys, I'm like, I look like that. Wait a second. Not trying to body shame at all. This is not body shaming, because obviously, no matter what body you have, you're doing just fucking fine as long as you can breathe on your own. If you can't breathe on your own, I'm very sorry if that was offensive. I'm sure your machine is doing just well. You guys are a team. Look at all these damn TikTok boys, bruh. Z Smitty, 5'4". Love Anthony. He got tiny torso, big hips, and sweatpants. That man made me go, I'm gonna wear sweatpants shirtless. Cause I look like that. So, I'm gonna wear that. Bitch, don't even get me fucking started on Chase Hudson. I can move my arms around now. I'll be like this in pictures now. Yeah, that's right. Look at my tiny ass shoulders. Look at my shoulder this small. Why? Because Chase Hudson has it. And for some reason, all these fucking girls think he's hot. And I don't know. Shit like that made me realize, like, yo, let me look at how wide Chris Evans' fucking hips are. Oh, sick. Let me look at, you know, like there's so many damn cis guys. I don't know. The things that I'm dysphoric about, well, not all of them, but most of the things I'm dysphoric about, I can just search up a picture of some random ass cis guy celebrity and be like, oh, I have that too. I don't know, that's something that's definitely helped me out a lot. I don't know, ever since the summer when these TikTok boys went all viral, and I was like, wait a second, I'm skinny. I'm skinny as a damn twig too. Cause I used to be like, okay, like, looking like this is fine, but I wish I had some muscle. I could work out, but I'm lazy. But then I start looking at these guys and I'm like, oh, I don't need to do all that. I just walk around. Pre-transition, looking at other trans guys' transitions, I mean, like, I want that. That was definitely really hard. But now that I've, like, I don't know, like, I'm sorry, but I went through needing it and wanting it and itching and scratching and clawing the damn devil for it, and now I have it. So I don't know, there's nothing for me to be jealous about, I guess, with anyone. I wake up, I don't know, this is gonna sound really corny and really cheesy, but I've like, like you can ask Aaron, my boyfriend, like I wake up every day and I'm like very thankful for what I have. Like I have like I'm not like, you know, like I'm very able-bodied compared to most people, and like I don't know, I'm on testosterone, like I have like the right hormones flowing through me, like I have surgery, like I'm doing great, like I walk outside and I get called he, so like at the end of the day, like I'm really happy with everything I've got. Like yeah, I'm a little short, but I can wear taller shoes, or like, yeah, I'm a little skinny, but I can put on a hoodie, you know, like, I don't know, I'm very like thankful for like the body I have and things like that. I don't think I would have said something like that like a year ago, but, or even like 6 months ago. I'm definitely very thankful that like, oh, I own this. What's an uncommonly liked thing about testosterone that you like? I guess people don't like acne. I don't like it. I don't really have acne. I got like one spot over here. Do you see it? That bitch. If for some reason you've stayed to the end, here's what you've been waiting for. I am now officially a whole year on testosterone. And this is my voice 2 years on testosterone. This is my voice 3 years on testosterone. I'ma do it for old time's sake. Stay safe, stay happy. Remember, I love you guys. Okay.